Hello everybody. Today we will talk about ways to save money. Before we start on our video, please like, subscribe, share and leave a comment. If you think that it is an interesting video, please continue watching. So let's get started now. Let's face it, and the economy is putting a strain on quite a bit of family. More people live paycheck to paycheck than ever before. More people are looking for money-saving tips to keep their households in survival mode. We've all been at a point in our life in which we need to find ways to cut expenses and live more frugally. It isn't always easy to make changes and put a few extra bucks into our pockets, but every little bit of savings helps, and no matter how minor it may be. When looking for money-saving tips, evaluate your lifestyle. Do you visit coffee shop or a convenience store every morning for that must-have cup of coffee? Do you use your lunch breaks to eat takeout every day? If you are addicted to coffee or lunch on the go, you will be surprised at how quickly you can begin to save money. Let's say that you spend $2 on coffee each morning. That's $10 for the work week. Make coffee before you leave for work, put it in a coffee cup, and you've just saved yourself some money. And, let us say that you spend at least $5 each workday on lunch. That is $25 each week. If you pack a lunch, you could save $100 each month. The little things that we spend money on each day and never think twice about can add up. Every little trip to the vending machines for a snack or a soda, that loose change can accumulate quickly. Some other money-saving tips will include how things operate in your household. Do you leave a light on when you leave the room? Do you let the TV on for background noise? Do you run the dishwasher or washing machine when there is not very much in it? All of those things use electricity. Turning a light out or the TV off may not save you lots each month, but you will see a decrease in your electric bill. Electricity rates are always on the rise, so if you can find some money-saving tips that decrease your electric bill, the more power to you. Instead of running a fan in your room, open a window a bit wider. When going on vacation, put timers on your lights instead of leaving a few on the entire time that you are away. Some of the best money-saving tips include coupons and looking for discounts. Cutting out coupons can save you quite a bit of money each week. The more coupons that you can find and use, the more you save. You may find yourself saving $10 or more on your grocery bills. There are lots of money-saving tips that can be found. You need to look for them. Look around your house, and can you save on your phone or cable bills each month? Can you shop at discount grocery stores? Evaluate your lifestyle and then make some minor or major changes. Your paychecks just may go further than you think that they will. There is a simple money-saving exercise that everyone should do at least once in their lives. It is ultimately one of the best ways to save money, because it is not about pinching pennies, but about discovering what you want and getting it. It is so simple you may hesitate to try it. Just try it. Here it is. List everything that you have spent money on, are currently spending money on, or might spend money again. Don't just read this and think of a few things. Take the time to write it all down. Review your bank statements if you have to remember and include everything. Now go through the list, and carefully consider each item. Take the most time on the big items, past, present, and future possibilities. If your timeshare on the beach is worth half what you paid, costs $1,000 per year in expenses, and is rarely used, you need to learn from that, not to punish yourself, but to have a richer life. If you think honestly about the number of times you will use that recreational vehicle, and the cost, it may be $250 for each day of use. That's okay if that is worth it to you, but maybe you really would enjoy $100 hotels more. Or maybe you can rent an RV for less overall cost, thus freeing up money for other important goals. You see, saving money isn't about sacrifice. We all are aware of the Scrooges in life that pinch their pennies, bank the savings, and then do nothing with it. The point should be to save money in one area of life so you can use it in ways that make your whole life richer. Suppose you notice you're spending $8 per month on subscriptions to the newspaper you don't read, or on insurance for a motorcycle you rarely ride. Cancel the monthly payments or sell the motorcycle, and what have you lost? Is it a big deal to you? What will that $8 get you instead? Bank it for 10 years, and use the $1,200 to take a second honeymoon. Use it to pay for a day off work once a year, to spend with your relatives. Invest it to have an extra $50 per month during your retirement years. Buy 6 good books a year, to learn something new. Make banana splits for the family once a month. Give $100 per year to a worthy cause. $8 per month can do a lot if used wisely. Imagine what you could do if you stopped wasting $200 per month. That's why it is so important to discover what you want, and what you don't want. This is one of the most intelligent ways to save money. Everyone wants to save money, but no one wants to change lifestyle to do so. Many people think that the only way to save is to go without, give up eating out at restaurants, stop going to the movies, stop shopping, etc. This is not the case. It is very simple to still enjoy going out, as well as save money. You just have to find ways to spend less while going out. Here are some examples. When going to a restaurant, always use coupons. It can't stress that enough, is not it? There are many ways to find them. The Sunday paper usually has coupons for a few restaurants. Many restaurants send out coupons in the mail hoping to get you to visit them. The entertainment book has coupons for many restaurants. The restaurant's own website might have a coupon that you can print out and bring in. Sometimes you will find coupons in their takeout menu. You will be able to save a few dollars just for taking a few seconds to look for a coupon. Share a meal. This can help you a lot to save money if you're going out to dinner. Many times you can get away with ordering one main course and an appetizer or salad and sharing them with your partner since the portions are so large. By splitting them, you will save a lot more than if you had each gotten your meal, plus you will get more of a selection since you'll get to taste an appetizer. When wanting to see a movie, consider going during the day, or in the early evening. These are all considered matinee showings, and you will usually pay about half of the price you would pay at night. It doesn't sound like that big of a savings, but if you go to the movies just once a month, you can save $54 a year per person. You will save even more if you go more often. If you want to save even more money, you can rent the movie once it goes to DVD. Many websites will allow you to buy packs of 10 DVD rentals, and you will end up saving anywhere from 50 cents to $1.50 per rental. This can add up, saving money. If you rent one movie per week, you can save up to $78 a year. Also keep an eye out for coupons that allow you to rent one and get the second free. There are second simple things you can do to save money when going out to enjoy different forms of entertainment. For other tips like the ones you just read, see the website below. The good news is, consumers can save nearly $3 billion a year just by using coupons when shopping. Because many people are buying online and getting discount coupons, spending just 20 minutes per week clipping coupons can save you up to $1,000 per year. It's easy. Over 85% of all coupons issued are found successful. And it's popular. 76% all over the world are already coupon users. The following tips can also help you on your way to becoming a savvy coupon clipper. Finding coupons. Look in the store. You'll find coupons in retailers' advertising flyers, on the shelf, even at the checkout. Turn your register receipt over. Sometimes there will be coupons there too. Try samples offered in the store, and you'll often be offered a coupon to take home a package of the products. Check product packages. Your favorite brands want to keep you loyal, so you'll often find coupons on or in the package. Look on the internet. There are coupon sites where you can print coupons and find providers who will email you coupons. A product manufacturer's website may offer coupons for brands you love. Check the store's website too. Be cautious online, however, of someone offering to sell you coupons. There's no need to buy them when there are so many available free. Using coupons. Organize your coupons in the order that you shop the store to save time and make sure you use them all. Make coupon clipping a family affair. It can be a great math and savings lesson for all. Involve them in the process and let them earn coupon savings money. Use coupons with shorter expiration dates first. Shop on double or triple coupon days and use manufacturers' rebates to realize additional savings. College students always have to be frugal, as they may be on scholarships. Many of them will have student loans and will also be working part-time to cover their expenses. There are many ways that college students can save money. The first and most important thing they will need is textbooks. The easiest way to save money is to buy used textbooks. These books can be gotten from the previous set of students, as they are sure to have them. If not, a student could also borrow other things from their friends, if they are not using it. There are other ways to find the used textbooks too. They can be found online and students should make use of this facility. The schools will also have the required books, and there will be advertisements. A student must also ensure that they are right college textbooks before purchasing them, so that you can save money. Paying student fees may be quite a task. To avoid paying the entire amount of their own pockets, students can find good scholarships, and they can also avail of student loans. These two methods are the best options for a student to save money when it comes to college fees. Food expenses will also take a major portion of the pocket money, but there are many ways to reduce the amount required to spend on food. Student roommates are more cheaper. They can equally divide the food and then share the bills. If they are eating outside, it is always best to go to takeaway joints, or go to places where there are no waiters. Students can save a lot of money with tips. Only it is necessary, they should buy junk food. They could probably eat that once a week. They should eat a well-balanced meal, and this is also very healthy compared to junk food. Some schools may even offer discounts, and before buying the food, they can look for such discount coupons. With students, there is always the need to entertain themselves. For all the tickets, there will be discounts.
They may seek such tickets and look in college advertisements, and also in other postings.
They can specifically seek places where they offer student discounts. Most of all, students will want the best gadgets, and this is an absolute waste of money. Students must only buy what is necessary for them. Even cell phones during college, a student tends to make money for granted because of all the excitement generated by the activities, studying, and hanging out with friends. You would not want to put yourself in debt or overspend your allowance. That is why you need to keep a close watch of your spending habits. Here is an easy-to-follow guide on how a college student can save up those hard-earned bucks. Make a list of your expenses. By now, you should know how much money you expect to have for each week or month that you have classes. The money that you will live on could be from your parents, your part-time work, or a student loan. List down your spending essentials like food, school supplies, and books. This should give you an idea of how much you would get to spend each week. Do not forget to save some petty cash for unexpected expenses. Avoid using your credit or debit cards. It would be easier if you do not have a credit or a debit card with you all the time. Just keep them handy for a big expense that you do not have cash for. For small items that you need to purchase, it is better to still use the cash that you have with you to keep yourself from overspending. Eat well. Eating out a lot might save you time, but it will not save you money. In the long run, it will be more costly for you to eat each meal at fast food restaurants. Instead, you can spend your food money on groceries, and you can just eat in your dorm or apartment, and even pack your lunch when you have classes. With the right meal planning, you would not just save money, but you would also get to eat healthier. 4. Treat yourself once in a while. By following this guide and keeping your luxury items to a minimum, you can save yourself a lot of money while studying for college. Who knows, you might even save enough to buy yourself a big item that otherwise, you would not even have the money to buy that thing for. It is easy to get caught in the rush of things when you are in college. While studying, part-time jobs, socializing and extracurricular activities that you have, it can help you a lot. You are most likely to forget one of the most important things, which is straightening out your finances. Here are more tips on how you can save money as a student. 1. Plan ahead. If possible, do this even before you move into your dorm room. Check if you are eligible for scholarships and other grants before signing up for any form of student loan. Construct a cash flow if it is working good or not. First, where do you expect to get money from? You must think of the best idea. A very reasonable idea: make a list of your income, be it from your parents, your student loan or your part-time job. Then forecast your expected monthly or weekly expenses for food, books, etc. Once you have set aside a budget, be strict with yourself and stick to it. You will never know what unexpected expenses would come your way, so it is better to have a downfall for financial emergencies. 2. Save on food. One of the major expenses that you have as a student, which you might have ignored when you were still living with your parents, is your food allowance. Avoid eating at fast food outlets, as this is most likely to ruin your budget. Pack your lunch and plan your meals as much as you can. 3. Take full advantage of student discounts. Those IDs in your wallet are not just for show. Student IDs and memberships in organizations are honored in several establishments that offer discounts. Also, patronize a certain establishment regularly and you are bound to get bonus cards for being a loyal customer. 4. Use your cash as much as you can. Since you already have a draft of the items where you will spend your money, it is easier to monitor your cash flow. Stop using your debit card when you have cash with you. Use your credit cards or write checks only in emergencies. Having debit cards, credit cards, and checks handy might lead you to overspend. 5. Keep yourself busy. Don't waste any time. Join clubs according to your field of interest. Keeping busy will let your mind wander and help you stay away from things. Things happen because of being too busy that you are likely to spend money on when you get bored. Examples of these are snacks, movie tickets, or game rentals. You will be surprised at the amount of money that you will save by spending less on expensive items, following your budget plan and saving for financial emergencies that you are most likely to get as a college student. Money saving tips to help you retire a millionaire. Let's face it, when you're young, thinking about growing old is a scary thought. Will I have enough money to retire at an early age? Will I even have enough money to retire at all? Most people would love to retire at the standard age of 59 or 65. But with the rising cost of everyday living, these targets are becoming harder and harder to hit. Increased healthcare costs, rising insurance premiums, housing market fluctuations, energy price increases, and growing medical expenses are digging into savings that were once thought of as your nest egg. To retire comfortably, you must start saving at an early age. If you follow a few golden rules, you can retire early and even be a millionaire. For starters, you must open an individual retirement account at an early age. How early must be? How about right out of better younger age? There are two types of IRAs that you should familiarize yourself with, the Standard IRA and Roth IRA. Both investments have their benefits and drawbacks that your accountant can go over with you. If you do not have an accountant, ask your financial manager of your local bank to guide you in the right direction. You can also do a quick web search of these IRAs. The search results will give you an in-depth look at how they work. Once you have set up your IRA, a $401,000 retirement plan is a great way to invest your weekly earnings. Most large corporations offer a multitude of $401,000 plans to suit your needs. Some of these corporations even match your investment up to a certain dollar value. The maximum amount of money you can contribute to a $401,000 is 10% of your earnings. You might think this is too much, but believe it or not, after a while, you won't even realize it's missing from your paycheck. In a few years, that 10% will compound itself into a nice nest egg. Now that you have an IRA and a $401,000, debt reduction is the next key element in striving for that early retirement. Reducing credit card debt should be your #1 priority. Let's face it. Most people live in debt. An advice to you is, don't be one of them. Credit card debit can consume a large chunk of the money you set aside each month for savings. With credit card interest rates as high as 21%, carrying a $1,000 balance can cost you hundreds of dollars each year if you just pay the minimum amount due. If you are holding credit card balances on multiple cards that amount to over $5,000, you should consider a debt consolidation loan. Your local bank can offer advice on these types of loans, or you can contact one of the debt consolidation companies on the web to assist you. Just remember, when dealing with a debt consolidation company, they're in business to make money. Unfortunately, many unscrupulous companies are not looking out for your best interest, so learn as much as you can about them before signing any papers. You can check the Better Insurance Company to see if they have any claims against them. If so, steer clear and look elsewhere. Buy a house, do not rent. It can't stress this enough. Renting an apartment is just throwing money away. When renting, you're making someone else a millionaire. Here is a little story for you. There is a sister got married 6 years ago. She advised about some married life. Well, the advice to her wasn't about marriage at all. Purchase a house instead of renting an apartment. Planning on renting for a while is their pick, while to save up enough money to buy a house. That if she chooses that route, then visiting her in that same apartment 5 years from now. Sure enough, she chose to rent and is now stuck in that same apartment because she was throwing away $1,200 per month in rent for the past 6 years. She could have been making monthly mortgage payments that were building equity. I know it's not easy to purchase a home these days, but do whatever you can to save up enough for that down payment. There are plenty of programs for first-time home buyers that can assist you. You can consult your local bank about these programs. Follow these tips and you will be well on your way to an early retirement. Start early enough and you might even be a millionaire. Good luck. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you like and got an idea for our topic for today on how to save money, especially if you are still a college student. See you on our next video.